Am I becoming a Facebook mum? Look how tiny the sections are. I think it's a bit of a creative block. Just finished making the stickers. Always a good day when you've got a delivery arriving. Girl dinner. I'm not going to be the person that complains about that. I mean, I'm not showing the best example with the eyes, am I? Look at me right now. This girl loves attention. Watch this. Good morning, everyone. Say good morning. How are we all? Hope you're all good and having a lovely week. I thought this week we would switch it up a little bit from the weekly vlog and do a day in the life, but like a little bit more detailed, so you get to see everything that I do today, except I have already got up, got ready and done a load of washing, but I thought no one wants to see that again. But we've just made our breakfast. I've got porridge with banana and blueberries and a little white mocha coffee with vanilla syrup in it. I'd say we've got quite a good mixture of work and normal life today, so pretty accurate for our day in the life. Right, let's go and eat breakfast because I am hungry.
But baby, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, 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 fine.
Where's Senegal? There she is. This video is actually sponsored by HelloFresh, and HelloFresh are on a mission to make midweek meals more exciting. You know, those evenings where you finish work, you're cooking for your household, and you just want to spend the rest of the evening streaming a new series on the sofa? Well, so you can have a delicious midweek meal and stream a mountain of entertainment, HelloFresh have an exciting new offer for you guys. So you can either scan the QR code that's on screen here, or you can use my discount code, which is Hannah, N-O-V, and you'll get 50% off your first box, 20% off your next 4 boxes, plus when you order 3 or more HelloFresh boxes, you'll also get 3 months of Paramount Plus UK subscription. In this household, we love an evening on the sofa and we're massive foodies, so I mean, what a perfect match. I'm actually going to cook one of the new Paramount Plus recipes tonight, so I'll show you that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to go and take Sunny out for her morning walk together. Put your wellies on, let's go. So I'm now at the office. Sorry, my camera looks a bit wonky. You are resting on small collars. We just had one of my dad's friends come in with his little dog. I don't actually offer fittings at Sunnyside, but because he's a family friend, he came in with his dog. But the reason I don't offer fittings is because Sunny is quite territorial over the office, and she was fine at first. Then it's like a switch just flicks and she's like, actually, I've just remembered this is my space and you're actually in my space. And then she goes all like growly, and she's been a little pickle this morning. She looks like butter wouldn't melt, doesn't she? Anyway, I am packing the orders of the day. I've moved all the boxes around and I'm still getting used to where the designs are, but I've been making space for the new designs that are upstairs because I'm going to bring them down, and then Christmas is arriving very soon. It's actually on its way, which I am so excited about. I can't wait to share the Christmas design with you. So many collars been ordered today. Next job of the day, pack the orders, get them sent out. I've got some returns to do as well that I've brought up to the office. Some ASOS returns, an Amazon return. I think I've got an Amazon parcel arriving later today as well, which is always exciting. It's always a good day when you've got a delivery arriving. I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, but the weather's so bad this week, I've decided I'm actually going to put every order in a plastic bag because I don't want them to get wet. Usually I'd send it like this and it looks so much cuter, but we've got to think practical, so the bags it is. Time for lunch. I've got a chicken and salad pitta and some little breaded camembert rounds. Got them in Lidl yesterday. Usually an Aldi girl, but I took Sunny for a groom yesterday and there was a Lidl nearby, so while I was waiting I popped in there. Also got a coconut and vanilla Red Bull. Never knew it was blue. And now I feel about 12 years old. Right, I've eaten my lunch. I've had my Red Bull. I'm watching Traitors. I'm not gonna lie, this week has been so busy. I'm very grateful for it. Obviously when you're self-employed, like work definitely comes in, what do they call it? Ebbs and flows? Is that the saying? I think it might be. And I think this week has been a flow or an ebb. I actually don't know what that means and which one is which, but it's been super busy this week. So I currently have a little job to tweak. I actually have amendments to do on 2 jobs and I want to get them sent off ASAP. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm also going to be doing another job next week and I need to send the concept to the brand. I found that more brands are doing this actually. So usually like with a brand deal, you'll get a brief and it will tell you basically what the brand want and like the key messages. They might give you a few ideas, but they might not. But recently brands have been asking for you to submit the concept. So like the idea that you're going to film, and like even some brands are quite specific. They want to know like the shots and where you're going to film it and what the lighting is like, especially if it's more of like, I don't want to use the word skip, but you know what I mean. If it's a little bit more lots of different shots, they want to know what's going to be in each shot. So they will send over a document, which is like a form that you have to fill out basically. So that's what I'm going to do after I've made some amendments to a couple of jobs that I've filmed this week. Only very like tiny amendments, so it won't take me too long. I'm watching last night's Traitors as well. After this one, there's only one more episode of the Traitors and I'm so sad about it. I love the Traitors. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's do a little bit of laptop work. While I've got a spare 20 minutes, I say that, I haven't really got a spare 20 minutes. I should be doing something else, but I am an incredible procrastinator. I'm going to curl my hair. I've gotten used to this curling wand now, and I absolutely love it. 30 quid on Amazon. I'll link it down below. Yeah, I'm going to curl my hair just because I find if I do this, then it's going to be curly for the next few days, and if I need to film anything, I feel a lot better about myself and filming it. For your sake, for the rest of this vlog, I'm going to curl my hair right now, and I'm also still watching the Traitors, so it might be 2:15, but I've got free will.
So faithful, you have lost one of your own.
I've just had literally the most random Amazon package ever arrive. It consists of 3 things. First of all, these nylon paintbrushes. Did I buy them because they're pink? Potentially. But I've been doing a paint by numbers. I'll show you it in a little bit. To be fair, I haven't done it as much as I would like to. I've had it for quite a while now. I don't know if I've shown it on the vlogs. Maybe I have. I'll tell you the story when I show you, but yeah. Got some little nylon brushes. Apparently they're good for acrylic paint, which I believe my paint by numbers is. Oh, ignore this clean washing behind me here. I just need to put it away. And then I also got this little light to go on Sunny's harness at night because she did have one. I actually used to sell them on Sunnyside, but they have the little round batteries and I just keep forgetting to buy it. So I thought I'd order this one on Amazon instead. And this one is a rechargeable one. How cool is that? And it's got 8 different modes. So it's got blue. I don't even know if you can see these colours. Green, like a teal, yellow, pink, which is why I bought it because you best believe it's going to be on the pink one. White, I think that is. Red, oh, flashing. That is a real little disco. I'm actually going to put it on her lead rather than her harness. I don't even know why I'm showing you this, to be honest. It's so not exciting, but this is just my life now. All of my purchases pretty much are boring adult things. In here we have 2 reusable car dehumidifiers. Have you ever seen anything more exciting in your life? You've probably seen them, but you put these by your windscreen, it absorbs all the moisture, and then it says recharge when the blue dot turns pink. And I think you put it in the microwave for 6 to 12 minutes, and it dries it out, and then you put it back in your car. Got Sunny's lead, and it literally just like hooks on. It's kind of like a watch. Where's the button? There. Wow, should we go for the pink one? I think we should have the pink one. The Christmas toys have commenced. I got this one for her and put it at home yesterday. But the paint by numbers I was telling you about, I really can't remember if I've shown this already, but this is what it looks like. It's a picture of me and Josh. You can probably see it there. I've started on the sky up here because there's a lot of white and it's taking so much longer than I thought it was going to be. Some of these numbers, like, look how tiny the sections are. Sunny's in the middle. Oh look, you can actually see the picture really well there. But I can only do a few colours at a time. Otherwise, once I've done the first layer, I'm going to forget what number is underneath it. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I've got to do like 3 layers on each section that I'm doing if I've only got maybe 2 colours open, and then move on to the next bit. So it's taken a long time, and it came with paintbrushes, don't get me wrong, but they're not the best. So I thought if I treat myself to these, they were like £8 for these paintbrushes. There aren't any tiny ones though. This one's probably the smallest. And I also ordered on, it was a Facebook ad the other day. Oh my God, am I becoming a Facebook mum? Because why do I keep seeing stuff on Facebook ads and then buying it? But I saw this can't remember what the company was called, but I'll link it down below and I'll put a picture on screen. I bought a set of 6 little canvases that are also paint by numbers, but they're Christmas ones. And I thought that would be really fun to do like over the festive period. Speaking of crafty, went pottery painting a few weeks ago and I painted this little plate. It says girl dinner in the middle. This green foliage actually turned out so much better around the edge than I thought it was going to. I don't think you can really see it on camera, but there is also little pink hearts. There you go. I love pottery painting. Whenever any of my friends are like, what should we do? I'm like, let's pottery paint. Because it's a really therapeutic few hours and you get something cute at the end of it. It's 4 o'clock now. I swear these days go so quickly, especially when it gets dark early. I feel like I have no time to do anything. But I have actually got an Instagram ad going live tonight at 4 o'clock. It's 3:56 right now. So I thought I would show you kind of like what I do when I have an ad going live, because I don't think I've ever seen another influencer show this actually. Not that it's anything particularly exciting, gotta be honest, that's probably why they haven't shown it. I keep all of my ads on a hard drive here, so I'm gonna plug that into my laptop. This ad is just an Instagram reel today, so it's a little bit less complex than when it's like a story and a reel and a TikTok and all of the above. So I find the folder that the ad is in and I have it saved as the normal version, the version with the captions. Usually if it's a story, I have those saved as well of what it will look like with the captions, because when you do an Instagram story ad, you have to send the brand a version of what it will look like when it's posted, so with the link and everything. But like I said, this one is just a reel, so I have it saved. I have the reel cover saved on here as well. And then I have the caption saved in my notes, because obviously you have to send that for approval as well. I'm gonna tag the brand and invite them to collaborate as well, which is what this brand in particular wants. They don't normally want that, but this one does want a collaboration. So this particular reel I've created 2 versions of. So I did the first round of edits and then the brand can normally come back for 1 round of edits. So they make any changes, ask you to do the amends, then you redo it, send it back, and then they either approve it or they want more changes. So I'm going to just press share. Completely forgot to say, but the reason that I normally get the folder up is so I can see exactly what I've written on the stories, but that's not really relevant for today's job. So now I can tick that off my list, which is always very satisfying. I've just made a quick little sweet treat. Josh's dad actually made these last week and we had some of it when we went round and it was delicious. These are literally so easy. So it is pitted dates cut in half and squashed down on the parchment paper, then a layer of peanut butter. I did melt the peanut butter in the microwave for a minute just so it was a little bit runnier. Then a layer of melted dark chocolate, and then a layer of, he had mixed nuts. I just bought almonds in Lidl because nuts are so expensive. So I've got almonds and I put them in the air fryer for 3 minutes and they smelt so like lovely and toasted. Chop them up and then put them on top. So yeah, my little dates, peanut butter, dark chocolate and toasted almond snacky snack. I'm gonna put it in the fridge to set and then later on I'll chop it up into slabs. Dates are very good for helping you poo and I'll struggle with that. And they're delicious, so it's a win-win. It's literally not even 4:30. Look how dark it is. Turn on lounge lamp. Oh, there's the little surprise puppy. Who's a freshly groomed girly then? So Sunny is. She had a groom yesterday. Apparently she was a very good girl. This girl loves attention. Watch this. She loves attention. Is that lovely? I'm about to start cooking dinner and honestly, when our HelloFresh box arrived this week, our meals look so good. So let's do a quick little rewind. The box of dreams, the box of dreams has arrived. This is one of my favourite parts of the week. How satisfying is this noise? I can never remember the meals I've picked until this moment. We have the Dutton Cowboy beef casserole hot pot, the quick hot honey peri peri chicken and pepper tacos, and the haunted barbecue hot dogs and chips. Delicious. And tonight, Matthew, we're going for, it's gotta be the casserole on a day as gloomy as today. When I say I am always finding new recipes on the HelloFresh app, and now there's over 50 new recipes inspired by iconic movies and shows on Paramount Plus. You guys know, I have always vouched for HelloFresh having options for the whole family, whether it's family friendly, smart calorie, quick cook, you name it, there's something for everyone. And Paramount Plus UK and Ireland also has something for the entire family. My parents at the minute have been watching Tulsa King. They're absolutely loving that. Josh is a massive fan of Dexter. For me, I love a classic movie like Mean Girls, for example. And our dinner tonight, this casserole hot pot, is inspired by Yellowstone. I believe this is some kind of Western cowboy thing. I've heard it's really popular, so we might have to give it a watch. Because me and Josh both work all day Monday to Friday, we really value our evening times together. Our little dinner and TV show ritual honestly gets us through those heavy work days. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can either scan the QR code on screen here or use my discount code HANNAHNOV and you'll get 50% off your first HelloFresh box, 20% off your next 4 boxes, and when you order 3 or more boxes, you'll also get 3 months of a Paramount Plus subscription. But make sure you do it ASAP because I do know that this offer is for a limited time only. So if you're watching this video as soon as I upload it, this is your sign. I'm gonna leave a link for you in the description down below. Anyway, I think after dinner tonight, we're actually gonna watch Mean Girls. Funnily enough, we were only saying recently, actually, I know the exact date. We were saying it on October 3rd that we haven't watched Mean Girls for ages. If you know, you know. So I think we might watch that tonight for our little evening viewing. But yeah, I want to say a big thank you to HelloFresh for very kindly sponsoring the vlogs this year. Ain't no brand collaboration more authentic than Fab Han and food. I pride myself on being a foodie. We're just out for Sunny's evening walk. This light is so bright. We've got it on red for Halloween, but I think she's going to be a pink girly most of the time. I have no idea why I do this, but I want to know if other small business owners do it as well. So while I pack this order of my new collection, PS, how cute is this design? I want to know, surely I'm not the only person who uses the pronoun we. I'm not joking. I've been meaning to record that voiceover since Monday and it's taken me literally 3 minutes and 15 seconds, that last clip was, to do it. And I don't know why I've put it off for so long. You know those little jobs on your to-do list that just feel like a big job in your head? Even if you know it's not, you just mentally can't get past it. That happens to me all the time. But I just sat down and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it now. 3 minutes later and it's done. I've moved that to the next day on my to-do list every day this week. For what reason? I think it's a bit of a creative block. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for a voiceover. Other times I think, yeah, let's just smash it out now. It's 20 to 8. This is normally my most productive time of day. I have no idea why. It's just when I feel the most creative, I feel like I can just get on with things, there's less distractions. I've really suffered with that, especially since moving out and being a homeowner, because there's always something to do around the house. So in the evening, like when everything's done, Josh has finished working, so he's having his chill time. This is kind of the time of day where I'm like, okay, I've got nothing else to do now. Let's crack on with it. So I always get so much work done in the evenings. But I have just had a look at the Sunnyside Christmas packaging. These are the stickers that I put on the boxes. This is last year's design, and I was just going to reorder this same design, but I'm thinking I might tweak it and change the design a little bit. I kind of want to add some graphics from this year's Christmas design because these graphics, I mean, not that anyone else would really notice this, but this gingerbread house and these little gingerbread men are from last year's Christmas design. I mean, it's still really cute. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll keep it very similar. I can't decide. To change the graphics is quite a lot of work because this is just one of the stickers and there are about 8 of them, so I'm not sure what to do. Who am I kidding? I'm a perfectionist. I know I'm about to change this. Literally no one else would think this sticker is dated, but for me, I know it's the 2024 sticker. By the way, if you can hear a very faint smooth radio in the background, it's because I've got the radio on for Sunny in our bedroom because she's laying on our bed and there have been a few fireworks tonight. I don't know why, where we live, around fireworks night, literally for like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, there's fireworks nearly every single night. It's so annoying, but I'm not going to be the person that complains about that. Right, I've just finished making the stickers. I put them in Photoshop and round the edges just so that when they print they look a lot nicer. And I've also just emailed them, well, I've scheduled an email to have them printed on Monday. So that is another job done from the Christmas to-do list. I've got like a Sunnyside Christmas list because, as I said, the design is on its way. It's finished in production. I want to have everything ready for when it arrives so I can launch ASAP. We're getting there. We're getting through. It's now 8:30 and I'm going to take my makeup off, I think, because I feel like it's been on my face for way too long today. Nearly 12 hours of makeup is not fun. But I'm also going to take my eyelashes off this evening. I do this like once a week, and we actually don't have any plans this weekend, which I am thrilled about. So I don't need to have eyelashes on this weekend. So I'm going to give my eyes a little break. I always feel like a little naked mole rat without these lashes on now. I absolutely hate it, but it is quite nice to be able to rub my eyes for a couple of days when I take them off. This is the House of a More quick lash remover. You literally just coat your eyelashes in it and they come off so easily, and then I wipe over my micellar water. I need to wash them as well. I put them in this little pot when I take them off. Look at this, it's like a little lash graveyard in there. Or maybe they're just like in a hot tub. So I soak them in rubbing alcohol, clean them all, and then put them in my little storage pot, which looks like this. It's actually a pill pot that I got on Amazon, but I put all the different lengths in the different sections. So I'll redo them probably Sunday night, so I'll be fresh, ready for next week. See, they literally just like pull off so easily once you've coated them in the remover without damaging your actual lashes. And then once these are all off, I'm going to run myself a bath. Also, obviously ignoring the eyes because I've just taken my eyelashes off, so I've got all like the oily remover around my eyes. But the rest of my makeup I feel like is lasting really well at the minute, and I'm pretty sure it's because I bought this last week, the Maybelline Grippy Serum. I use it as the last step in my skincare routine before makeup, and it really does help your makeup last longer. This isn't an ad or sponsored or anything, you literally saw me buy this last week. Usually by this point in the day my skin looks haggard. However, I feel like it's lasting really well with this grippy stuff. I mean, I'm not showing the best example with the eyes, am I? I need to get a makeup wipe and take this off because this is not fun. Look at me right now. You'd never know I'm a crazy dog lady, would you? I've just had a bath. I've now got my pyjamas on. I feel all nice and fresh and clean, and I'm gonna have a cup of tea. It's just brewing, and some of these that I made earlier. I think this is gonna be too much actually. I might put another one of these in here. I've chopped it up into like shards because you can't cut them perfectly, but I've put the rest of them in here. I'm gonna keep them in the fridge. I don't normally keep chocolate in the fridge, but I feel like with these you need to, especially with the peanut butter because they're quite gooey. But I'm gonna have this, have my cup of tea. Sure you don't want any, Josh? Do you want a square? Do you want...
I'm full.
Josh is full. Do you want a stollen?
No.
And yeah, we're gonna watch telly, and that is pretty much the end of my day. We end this vlog where it started this morning, but from the other angle. Ignore the washing if you can see that in the background. If you made it this far into the vlog, let's leave the chocolate emoji in the comments down below. Do subscribe to see my future videos, stick around, join the fam. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go and watch telly, eat my chocolate covered date, and I'll see you again very soon with another little video. Bye guys, love ya.